This organization was started because of a lack of what the VA is currently doing to help veterans. My story is that I served 21 years in the Army, and I did a couple deployments overseas. And the second deployment was a long 16-month deployment, and I was an infantry officer in Afghanistan. I brought every single one of my soldiers home alive, and that was back in 2008. Thank you. And so 2008, I came back. I retired in 2013. I did 21 years. And about that time, friends of mine that I served with slowly started taking their lives. At first you start seeing this, and it's affecting you personally, and it's happening around you versus reading it in the newspaper or on TV or internet or whatever that is. And then the second one happens, and the third one, and fourth one, and then fifth one. And I started thinking to myself, I've got to do something. I've got to try to create a little bit of ripple in this world and in the veteran community. And so I started thinking about what I was going to do, what I was going to call it. And I run a local business, and so I kind of forgot about what it's like to start a business again. And you got to start from the very basics. You got to create a company name, you got to create a logo, you've got to get it, everything with the Corporation Commission taken care of. You've got to deal with the IRS, which is a challenge in itself. We are a 501c3 organization, so it was a little challenge getting things started. And I was slow at the draw a little bit because I was running a business. And a friend of mine and his wife asked me about building a house up here in Cave Creek, actually. And we came up here and had breakfast, and he mentioned a few things about things he was struggling with. I was deployed with him in Afghanistan. Coincidentally, his initials are exactly the same as mine. Just a weird coincidence, but about a month later, he took his life, and it was absolutely shocking to me. To hear the conversation we had a month before was, I'm struggling a little bit. I'm trying to deal with the VA on certain things and claims getting denied and what have you, and we were deployed in different parts of Afghanistan, so we each saw different pieces of action, dealt with different things. And so I was completely shocked when he took his life. I thought to myself, my God, at first, it's probably just a normal human reaction, but I thought to myself, like, what could I have done better? What could I have reached out more? What could I have done to make an impact? And so I had this little bit of guilt and blame, and it was going on for a while. And it was, unfortunately and fortunately, it was the catalyst that pushed me over the edge.